Understanding the Hermès Quota Bag has been one of the most interesting parts of the Hermèscapades, at least for me. Because the definition, it seems quite clear. It's a bag that is limited or has a quota so that only a certain amount are available to Hermès lovers like you and like me. But we still see many people with many quota bags, which means that limit only sort of seems to apply to some people, which is true. I think the biggest realization for quota bags with Hermès is that the bags are not only quota bags to us, but they are also following a quota structure for the SAs, as well as for the stores, and even for the region, meaning that at every level, if you want something like a Kelly, a Birkin, or a Constance CBK, Constance sometimes, from the boutique, you have to have an SA on your side. So they can fight to include you in that quota bag allocation that they themselves get. It is much, much more complicated than the average kind of buying experience at other brands where you might be like, well, I have the money, it is my birthday, so I want a bag. Although sometimes that does work. Which bags are quota bags? Well, that is yet another complication because often we are told Kelly, Birkin, Constance, the CBKs are always quota bags. But the reality is, as we have roamed around the world on our Hermèscapades, is that the Birkins and Kellys are always quota bags, at least until you get to certain sizes and above. Then they're not. Birkins and Kellys and Constance are always quota bags until you get to specific materials like some of the exotics or odd designs. And sometimes the Constants themselves aren't even considered quota bags at all. They're just kind of like first come, first serve, you can have them. And even occasionally the humble Lindy is a quota bag. I'm looking at you, Asia. So yeah, the best advice is always ask and try to focus your Hermès relationship, that is time plus money, on the boutiques and the SAs you get along with best and who will go to bat for you when it is your turn up on the list.